Alright guys, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video, and finally they posted the update notice for version 3.2, so you can actually preload the game now. I already done preloading, so be sure to preload it so you can be ready to go when version 3.2 drops. So as of now, 31st of October, on Monday, the preload is available for PC, mobile as well, and you can start doing it right as of now. Alright, so let's now talk about the version 3.2 update maintenance. So this one pretty much the maintenance is going to be happening at 2nd of November, 6 a.m. until 11 a.m. usually it ends. Sometimes it ends early, really depends. So usually it's around 11. And as usual guys, you get the Primo Gem compensation, so 300 Primo Gems, and also another 300 Primo Gems for the bug fixers compensation, which they will post in another post later. And be sure to claim it before the patch ends, so I think 30 days. Yeah, you gotta claim it before it ends. And yep, this is the update content preview. Pretty much we know Nahida and Layla is coming, and we got also some of the rerun units coming to the game. New weapons as well, one only for Nahida. New Serenity Pod System replication feature. Here are some minor adjustments and optimizations. So some looks like it's a nerf to the pyrohypostasis. Optimize anti-aliasing function on PC, PS1, PS5. After optimizing the anti-aliasing function, it's possible to choose between none or FSR. Okay, so looks like they're having a collab with AMD. Looks like they partner with AMD to include FSR as well in Genshin Impact, which is pretty nice. If your graphics card is not that powerful, you can turn on FSR. It's gonna make the image look even better, which is amazing. Audio stuff, a bit optimizations. We got other changes as well, which I'm not gonna go too much, but the one that stands out the most was this one for me. Updates the materials that can be added to the parametric transformer, added some harvestable items and some items dropped by enemies. So I think you can harvest more things to this transformer and get new materials. I'm assuming it's sumeru items. So that's the new thing. And the rest are just some minor tweaks and adjustments. Nothing too major to talk about. So that's the new update maintenance preview. Now let's talk about the banners in detail. So we got the Nahida banner pretty much confirmed already. So the 4 stars on her banner is Bennett, Razor, and Noel. So if you're a veteran player by now, I'm guessing you could have maxed out all these units. So pretty much all these units could be C6 for you guys. But for me, until now, actually, until playing for more than 2 years, I have not got a C6 Razor yet. I think my Razor is only at C4. I'm not very sure, but I'll check it out later. Um, but my banner and my Noel is already C6, so yeah. So that's pretty much it for the banners. So definitely Nahida will be the main highlight for this banner. I will be obviously summoning for her on her release day. So she's untested, so we don't know anything about her at the moment besides the live stream and the official videos that we got about her, her talents and everything. So looks like she's a very good Dendro applicator off field and on field. We have to see. And she's gonna be a very good support for most Dendro team comps, so that's one thing to see as well. Alright, so Bennett, obviously one of the best or most broken units in the game. As a 4 star, he is underrated last time. Now he's very, very good. A lot of people use him in many team comps. He's actually brings a lot of value to the team. So Bennett pretty much can be used almost in every team. As long as you didn't C6 his constellation. I mean, you didn't activate it. If you activate C6, then he pretty much can't work with certain teams. But if he's still at C5, yeah, Bennett is very viable in most of the team comps, so that's pretty nice. Alright guys, so now let's talk about Razor, and he is a 4 star Claymore user with Electro Vision. But he does mostly his physical damage, so not all of you might like physical damage, so Razor might not be for everyone. But if you like playing him as a physical damage dealer and you don't have like Eula or something, then I guess he's kind of your only choice. So that's Razor, but it's mainly a DPS unit. He can't support anyone, so that's something to note of. And lastly, we have Noelle. Noelle, I think pretty much early in the game, you play the game, you pretty much got a copy of her as one of the big in the beginner's banner. So she is mainly a supporting role. She heals your units. She also provides shields. So I think she's pretty good in a lot of teams in the early game. But in the late game, she kind of drops out a bit because there are other better units already now available. So pretty much Noelle is not gonna be amazing for everyone. Maybe if you're early in the game, this is a very good banner. But if you're a veteran player, as I said, you pretty much have her at C6, and yeah, that's just uh, nothing much to say about that. And yeah, now let's talk about the next character banner, which is the rerun banner for Yoimiya. And Yoimiya is making a comeback pretty fast. I think this is very fast considering she just appeared a couple months ago, I believe, in the Raiden Shogun's rerun. So she's back here again. She's pretty insane. I really didn't expect her to come. I thought maybe like Hu Tao or something might come, or because it's really today is Halloween, so I thought maybe this could be related to Halloween, but looks like no. So yeah, and yep. So that's all the same 4 stars as Nahida. So Yoimiya is a very good single target DPS unit from YC. I have a Yoimiya, so I can tell you guys my opinions on her. She is very powerful in certain scenarios in this Fire Abyss, so it really depends if there's a lot of like enemies far away and they're all spread apart. That's where Yoimiya falls. She's not very good with targets that are everywhere because she only can aim one at one time. So if you can group them up together, then she's gonna be okay. But if she's very far away, it's gonna be very difficult for Yoimiya to shine because her AoE is very terrible, especially on her ultimate is as well pretty bad. Only the most damage that she can get from is her normal attack and her elemental skill. So that's how she works, and she is yeah, pretty good for bosses in general. So if you're playing a lot of boss runs, Yoimiya I think is the way to go. And if you can team up with like Xingqiu or something like that, or Yelan, or any other Hydra unit, you can vaporize and do some reactions. It's going to do a lot of damage. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And now let's talk about the weapons banner. So this one got me a bit interested as well because I have a Yoimiya and I don't have the Thundering Pulse, so I think this banner is pretty good for me. But if you don't have Yoimiya and you don't have any bow DPS user that say, pretty much you gotta skip this one despite the nice 1,000 floating dreams weapon there for Nahida. I'm sure there are better alternatives for Nahida that you can use as a free to play. You don't have to go for this weapon banner. It's not a must pull, but you can consider pulling it if you really have a lot of Primo Gems lying around, or you just don't mind getting the Thundering Pulse. Then I think this banner is pretty sick because for the 4 stars at YC, you're getting the Rust, which is also good for Yoimiya. You're getting the Witsith, which maybe Nahida can use as a DPS. But for supporting, I think Witsith also has a lot of buffs in the passive, so it's a very good 4-star catalyst. So I believe a lot of catalyst users can use this as well. Voyage Lens, pretty general weapon for most units that require energy and polearm users especially. So that's the Voyage Lens. And lastly, Sacrificial Greatsword is basically the reset the skills of any Claymore user. So you can basically get more energy just by resetting the skills as well, and do more damage as well because you're resetting the skills and you're gonna get more energy and for your team and yourself. So that's pretty nice weapon overall. So sacrificial weapons in general and also the Favonia series, they're generally very good for characters, supporting characters. So that's the banners. And what do you guys think? Are you gonna be pulling on the weapons banner? And personally, for me, I'm on the 50-50s. I'm not too sure because it really depends on my pulls for Nahida. If I got Nahida early or if I want the 50-50 and have some extra primos to spare, then I might just go for this banner because I think I'm like halfway into PT as well, the banner. So it might be okay to get it. I don't mind actually getting this banner. So weapons. So yep. And yep, that's pretty much it for the event wishes for 3.1. This is the first phase. The second phase uh, will be in another video. We will talk about that in another video. So yeah, this is for the first phase. Alright, so just a quick events preview for phase 1. So pretty much we know we're gonna get the banners. I'm gonna skip all this for now. So the new events The first event will be the Fabulous Fungus Frenzy. So this one they showed in the live stream. Pretty much you kind of capture those fungi and add it to your team, and you can deploy them to help you fight in various challenges in the game. So that's pretty nice, and you get a free dory as well from this event, so don't miss this out. Free crown of insight, looks like furnishing, and primo gem. So don't miss this out. It lasts pretty long, so you have plenty of time, I think. But yeah, so that is the event. Next one, if Adventure Trials will be coming. Ooh, this will be coming earlier than this. I just realized. I'm not sure this is a mistake, but 4th of November, Adventurous Trials is coming first, and then the Fabulous Fungus Frenzy looks like. This one looks like we have a longer duration, which is very nice because this one you can do with your friends. It's a co-op event, so it's gonna be very fun playing with your friends. So they give a lot of time, so you can pretty much play with your friends. So get Primo Gems and some resources as well. So this one's a story quest for Nahida, pretty much is available after 3.2, so you can do it anytime. We've got some bundles as well. If you are a small spender, you buy these bundles, then yeah, this is some changes as well. For the bundles, you can check it out for yourself. The battle pass, I don't think there's any change for the weapons. Already after 2 years, it's the same old weapons, and we only get the changes, I think, to the name card and also a exclusive blueprint. So pretty much that's all for the battle pass, and yeah, that's all for the events for version 3.2 phase 1. What do you guys think of the new update that's coming? I can't wait personally. I just want to do the story. I'm very interested in the story, so that's my main goal for the next patch to get the story done. Next will be getting Nahida, of course, and then if we get it early, as I said, we'll get a weapon. That's if I ever got it, because there's a chance I might get the bow. So if I get the bow, it's okay as well for me, because as I said, I can give to Yoimiya, so it's a win for me personally. The only concerning thing of weapons banner is if it goes off banner, then yeah, I don't know whether I want to go or not, continue on, but we'll see about that on version 3.2. But other than that, guys, that's all for me. Just a quick video for you guys discussing about the new patch update notice and also the new banners. So what do you guys think? Are you gonna be pulling for Nahida? For me, definitely I'll be pulling. I'm gonna collect all the icons in Genshin Impact. Not sure about you guys, but that's just me. And thank you guys for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.